Hello and welcome to another episode of the free-to-play, and by popular demand, we can see the next mech that I purchased. We have an Atlas, a DDC. Yes, we have gone for the big bad boy, the 100 tons of steel that is going to march straight down our opponent's throats and kill them with massive AC-20. Oh, it's so great. So, let's take a look at the design that I put on this Atlas so far. We'll pop into the mech lab. We have a standard 340 engine. This is the engine that came with my Battlemaster when I first purchased it. I do not have the money right now to purchase a 350. That's what I'd like to put on this mech, but the 340 works well enough and it gets me around the battlefield. We have an AC-20 and 3 CERN 6s with Artemis for that close-in punch. A really good alpha strike at short range, not too hot, you can keep firing it constantly, and 2 medium lasers on the arms for just that little bit of mobility with the firepower, just in case I want to, say, track a light that's circling around me. I can track them a little bit better with those 2 lasers. Just medium lasers though, not too much damage, they're just a little additive. The main firepower is this 20 and these CERN 6s. We do have our ECM, however, we don't have any real skill point investment on this mech yet. So it's still at just a 30% reduction, where I'm heading into it. I haven't got there yet. I've only got 5 points on this mech so far, but we're heading into the enhanced ECM. We just need to get another 8 points, and then we can get our ECM down to its previous minus 75% power, whatever it is, its effectiveness. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with our sensor systems as soon as we can, although unfortunately this is how far we are in the tree right now. But yeah, we're going to give this mech a go. I have heard people saying like, oh no, get some goddamn colors, like please, like your mechs look horrid. There are some ones, basic purple, red, orange, and blue. I could pick up some of those and we could you know, color up our mech a little bit and do something about that, but it's going to cost us some C-bills, so we're going to see how that works in the future. But we also do have a little bit of MC. We could, if we wanted to, pick up some really nice colors, like, oh man, we'd have to wait for a sale though, but titanium white and where is it, obsidian black, those are excellent ones to work on any mech as accent colors, so we'll take a look at that into the future. But for now, we're just going to see how this Atlas performs on the battlefield. And we're dropping in here for our first match with the Atlas DDC. We got everything set up. We got our lasers on left click, our autocannon on right click, and my SRMs on the 3 key. And I have that on my keyboard, although I know some people like to put that on their mouse so they could have that additional weapon group. But I just want to say preemptively, it's that time of year again. I'm starting to get my allergies back, get some sneezes. So if all of a sudden I just can completely stop talking, it's because in post-editing I needed to edit out a sneeze, which you probably don't want to listen to me my face explode constantly. But we are going to move forward here. Let's see. Got some enemies coming in that way. We are a short-range, relatively slow assault mech, so we need to use the terrain a fair amount here. These guys, I'm not able to respond to them. I need to get into my group of allies here that have longer range weaponry that we can work with, and we have some guys on our flanks. But now we need to start closing this distance. We need to get a little bit closer, because without the ability to get close, we're not going to be able to do any damage. There's that as javelins right there. They're just trying to poke us on the left side. We need to find somebody up close to help do some damage with. Now we are tanky as fuck, which is always a good thing. We are in a bad position. Throw out that 20 just because we can. I need to hit some cover. We're in a horrible position here. This sucks. I'm tempted to just push the downstairs there and push that out. Looks like stuff is coming up. Our King Crab is going down. I'm hoping I can get through here without taking too much damage from these guys. And looks like I might be able to get away and get down here. Excellent. King Crab was pushing something in, and we have that guy up there, which we missed the 20 round because he died before we got there. But me and this crab, we're going to push this corner. We're going to make anything that comes around it very unhappy. Oh, this javelin. Oh, missed the snapshot with the 20. That's okay. Let's just walk around this corner. Let's do it. We got these guys at short range exactly where we want them. Twisting there to get damage off of that side. Moving forward, covering for the entire team. I'm taking the damage while they are shooting. He's dead. Excellent. He's dead. And that's how the Atlas functions. We might not be doing all of the best damage on the team. We are marching forward, controlling the battlefield, and hopefully taking our team to victory as we come up and around this corner. Now, we're just going to continue holding down the W key because W key is for winners. And pop off that guy's arm, but he destroyed our autocannon with a lucky crit from his lasers. I hate that part of crit damage. It makes me super sad that all of my firepower there is gone, even though the component is still there. But we do get some hits on the back of that fire starter. He goes down, and we've got some guys here. We got their backs. Took a nice hit there, and now we're just pushing into them. We're hot, but we are taking the fight to our opponents. The Locust is on me, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it with a mech of this mobility. We can just keep trying to walk into the opponents, doing as much damage as possible. That Locust is legged, and somebody will take him out for me. Thank you. Well, we got the objective done that I wanted to do with this Atlas. I want to use all of my armor and survive. And that's the best thing we can do for our team, is just being there as that damage soak. As we march forward, continuing to do some form of damage as people goes down.
New target acquired.
This Highlander. Oh, share the love. Get some assists, and we win that match. So it started off a little bit rocky there, where we were caught out of range. We couldn't do anything because we were nice and short range, and the opponents had some distance on us. But then we decided to move down in a direction where we could do it, and then we just committed. And we went around that corner, and we soaked a bunch of damage. It may not show it here with the stats at the end. Only 337 on an assault. Maybe I should have done better, but I absorbed a ton of damage so that my team could get around the corner, and we got that Warhammer, we got that Hunchback without taking any losses. And that really turned the tide of the match. We got 204,000 C-bills, 0 kills, 11 assists, 337 damage. Let's head into another match. And here we are dropping to our second match, and unfortunately, it's Polar Highlands. And now, normally I'd be like, well, Polar Highlands, I'm good because I have some range, but I don't with this silly mech. I have a 270 meter max range for all of my weapons. Ow. So we're going to have not a fun time in this match, as we're going to have to get close to our opponents. So hopefully they come to us. But it is Conquest, so we're going to head off and start capturing some points, although our lights are going to get there first. Now the question is whether or not we're going to go Gamma or Epsilon or what.
We have Gamma.
We're going to get Gamma. No, we're going to go Theta or Eps. I wonder what the team is going to do, because I need to follow in behind them. Because I'm just not going to have enough speed. And it's one of those matches where I'm like,
Enemy forces have Sigma.
I wonder what the hell I'm going to talk about as I march towards these different points here. Why we're splitting like just mechs going into the wind. Like, where are we all going? Okay, it looks like we're majorly going for Epsilon. Okay, so the assaults are going Eps. We're gonna go with his Kodiak. We're gonna stay beside him. He's got some range that he can do some stuff with. But oh no, the heavies are turning back and going Theta again. I'm so confused. Where do I want to go? I want to stay with my fellow assaults. Wherever the assaults go, I'll go. So if that guy turns, I'll turn. But this Kodiak is staying the path. Oh no, he turned. We're heading back this way. Alright, everybody's going Theta.
Resource point Theta is ours.
As we march off this direction, We just had a little bit of indecisiveness. We got Epsilon from something, which is good. Some mech over there. And oh no, the smallest rock stopped my 100-ton mech. The sadness of being this big fat mechy. But we're heading forward. Yes, there was a little bit of capture at Epsilon, but let's not double take again. We need to stay as a team. And unfortunately, we lost a guy out of Eps. That's not good. They're getting Theta too. All right, we're gonna push Theta. Let's do it. We're gonna push Theta. We're gonna win Theta, and then hopefully their assaults are there, and we eat their assaults, and it's game over after that. Because they are getting the captures here, and we cannot sit on our heels back here, not doing anything. Time to push forward. Now, what I'm probably going to do in this match is die a horrible, horrible death, as I just don't have the range to do much. Probably try to lead the push and see how much durability I can soak before my team decide to finally follow me into a battle, and hopefully it'll work out. But we get a little tickle on that Ryan 2C there, just to get an assist when he goes down here in a moment. And we're going to get the same here for this linebacker, although we'll throw a 20 out his way. That 20 does okay damage at this range, but thankfully all their assaults on this side, and we're going to start marching forward. We're just going to go straight up and over the hill. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're not going to be subtle about this. We are 100 tons of walking steel with short-range firepower. We need to get into their faces, and having us awesome there with a bunch of lerms is not what I want to go up against. Oh yeah, come on. Spirit Bear, he's within 270. Get out of my way. Start going. Alright, we're turning in to focus on these guys. We're moving in, we're going to use this as cover. Boom, we got some cover. That guy's dead. Excellent. Alright, I'm going to push in on these guys. Let's go. Everybody push W. Just outside of range. Too bad, but we're still firing our weaponry. Make them back off here. Now we're in discern range. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. But our team is leaving us behind. They are falling back, and we are continuing to push, which is not good. Come on. Drop that CT on that guy. Where's the team? No, unfortunately, we just didn't have the right weapon systems at this distance here, and we are stripped. What we're doing is we're taking a lot of damage, as much as we possibly can, before we go down, but this is going to be a loss for our team, because there's so many better mechs I could have been on for this map, and they've got us 4 capped, we have nothing, and we're going to lose all of our guys here in a horrible, horrible fight. Unless they can pull it out, they've got maybe 30 seconds to kill the enemy team and then scatter to the 4 winds to uncap these points in order to have a hope of winning this match, because the enemy team have 4 capped us and they have 550 points, so just 200 points off of winning. That's awesome. There is an XL engine though, so popping that side torso will kill that thing. Aim for that. Aim for his right torso. He was low. You could have killed him with that shot, and unfortunately the overheat is going to kill this guy, and he's going to go down in a horrible, horrible death. That awesome getting away was really sad though. Let's pop over to somebody else, see what's going on. Our Kodiak 3, LB-20, and some medium lasers moving to the front lines. Oh, come on, one shot. That's it. That guy's so low, you just gotta hit that right torso. Down he goes with the XL engine, but unfortunately, it's too late. Even if we killed all the opponents immediately, we would not have the mobility to get around the battlefield in order to capture things back. So it is over. The enemy team has won this. It is inevitable at this point. So, unfortunately, you can't win every match, and that's just not the right map for this mech, which sucks. I really wish that there was a way for me to go, oh, it's going to be polar. Can I bring my Night Cheer, please? Because it has the long range. But, them's the breaks. And a couple more seconds here, the enemy will capture out the points and win the match. And boom.
The enemy has captured
It's over.
resources.
They captured it out. And let's see what we did for damage there. Now, I really would love to see a statistic showing how much damage I absorbed, because I went through both my arms, both my torsos, all the way down to my center before I was taken down. I got 388 damage done. I got 0 kills, 6 assists, 134,000 C-bills. Not that great, but we're going to do one more match for this video. And for our last match of this episode, we are on Forest Colony Conquest. Nice. Forest Colony is decent for us. There are some places where we can get some short-range brawly on, so we're going to do that, hopefully. And we got, I can't remember how to pronounce this. Solhama? I can't remember. But, Solhama. Known community member. Asking about my account. He's like, what? Name change? I'm like, nah. It's for the free-to-play series. So, moving forward. But yeah, I like the idea of having all of the mech purchases being done by sort of committee from now on. So whenever I'm ready to purchase another mech, next time I have sort of like 10 million-ish, I'll put out the video being like, hey, now vote for the next one, sort of thing.
Enemy forces have signal.
The Adder and the Hellbringer were quite up there in this voting, but the Atlas won it out just by like 1 vote. So that's why I got this guy.
Kappa is under enemy control.
That's a little bit of frame derps there as the sun rises. Always happens on these maps. The frame derps as the time changes. Now, the assaults are going down this direction. I totally want to go with the other assaults. Let's go that direction. Let's go get down this route over here. There is no option for that, unfortunately. You can't turn on your floodlights, but we're moving forward. There's some opponents.
Target acquired.
There's some opponents. Our assaults are getting into the fight here.
New target acquired.
Kodiak. Come on, I want to be at the front with my buddies. But unfortunately, they're getting beat to shreds. That Banshee's got taking some damage. Thankfully, though,
New
they're
target
falling back
acquired.
into cover. And we are waiting for our allies to move into position. Give this guy some ECM. It may not be that much percentage of ECM coverage in terms of the amount that it reduces, but it's better than nothing. And let's do it. Come on, guys, let's push out from Theta. Let's do this. We're going forward. We're going forward. Oh, this is going to be painful. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're taking all the damage. We're tanking it. We're trying to tank as much as possible. There's a Kodiak here. We're just walking straight in. We still got our AC-20. We're using him as cover. We're just trying to rip down him. Oh god, I went down fast. By an ammo explosion, unfortunately. Got taken out. Kind of expected. I tried to lead the push, and that's what the Atlas is supposed to do. But we'll see if that... Oh, it doesn't look like that's going to be a good...
New target acquired.
What? Can you not see that they're hitting terrain? Okay. It's not going to be a good trade for our team. It looks like it's a loss already, as we are down a whole lance right at the start here. So, most likely this is going to be a GG. And I'm going to just cut to the end of this. Cut to the end of this, and we're going to do one more match.
Critical damage.
It happens sometimes. You win some, you lose some. And so, unsurprisingly, we have failed. It was a 12-0 stomp of epic proportions, but those happen sometimes, and I'm not afraid to put them into the videos because it's representative of what you see in the game, so you have to see it in these videos. We got 114,000 C-bills and 225 damage and a paltry 165 experience. Might as well just, like, punch me for it. But yes, 12-0. Good fight. Let's do one more actual good match, and then we'll end the video. And for what has to be the very last match of this episode, otherwise It's gonna go on forever, like 55 minutes of fail with the Enforcer. We're just going to head on out, see what we can do with Tourmaline Desert. Now this one's better. We should be able to get some shorter range stuff here, but hopefully my allies don't shoot me in the back. Let's move forward. Come on, mecha legs. Oh my, we're only going 55k. I wish I had nitros in this goddamn mech. Hit my mask, bring this thing up to like 70 or 80. It'd be so much nicer. But unfortunately, I don't. We cannot do such things as we meander towards the enemies here, ever so slowly, the rest of our assaults. Now, let's contemplate the battle as we're getting closer there. The enemy team spawns down sort of an array this way, and they typically go into sort of the Fox 7 area. So we're probably going to come up here into the Echo 6 sort of plateau-ish. I think they call it the stage in a competitive, and we're going to prep there. Our teams, interestingly, has gone more of sort of a far right flank for us than a more central flank, which is the Echo 6. We do have some issues with maybe a lights coming around the back here in Delta 7 and attacking our guys as we're moving towards stage, but looks like we're going to get out of here okay. We got some mediums here and a light in the backfield in order to intercept any of that random shenanigans. But we move up closer here. Let's see what's going down. Thankfully that Lucas back there covering the opponents. Now, I think we're just going to continue straight on through. We're going to head on straight down here into Fox 6 and come around. That's my ultimate plan as it stands right now. But it could be adjusted depending on where the enemies... They are mass pushing across Echo 6 right now. Okay, so we had to continue to cross there. I don't want to be here. I want to cut back because the enemies are going to go Delta 6. They're going to come back. But the team is rotating. Okay, so it's... See, this is where I'm really conflicted. It would be better if I was over in that section to receive the enemy push, but I'd rather be with the team. Warhawk there is going to get pushed in. Warhawk there in the backfield, you need to get out of there now. The enemy team's going to push you in. We need to push this direction because they've gone around the backfield.
New target acquired.
We need a little bit of attack there. Yeah, that guy is going to get wrecked. He needs to retreat. Okay, we need to go in the system. Alright, they're going to come from Delta 6. We need to make a firing line.
Affirmative.
We need to be the firepower right here so that when they come over this ridge, we need to take them out. Right there.
Target acquired.
We're falling back. Atlas.
New target acquired.
He's got LRM, so none of that. We'll worry about him. Taking some hits. We're going to get back here into cover. We're here, ready to rock. They had their self-kill. That's excellent. Love it when they have those self-kills. But we're right here. We're ready to get them when they come around this corner. We're going to let them push into us. That is the main part here. Ooh, that Shadowhawk. Legged. Excellent. That's good. He's going to take some damage from the zero strikes and such. But we are serving here as a doorstop, basically, making it sure that they cannot push through here without getting appropriately damaged. We have a person drop down behind us. Hopefully our guys there can take care of it. They're in the way. But we're going to assist with some damage. That guy's shut down. Come on, more damage out. Good, he's down. Foot back this way. If the enemy team were communicating well, they would have said, hey, I turned them around, go and push. And they could have gotten my back there, but thankfully they were not. And now we are holding this position again, trying to see what we can do. Get some damage out onto that crab. Oh, this is intense. Holding the position.
New target acquired.
Not much I can do with this lack of mobility on this mech, but we can keep those mechs from coming around that corner, and if they do, put them down like that. Put those AC-20s and CERM-6s into them. Take that hit. We got an autocannon ammo explosion. Unfortunately, it took out our AC-20. We still have our SERM-6s. Our team is moving away from this location. We could have held this, but unfortunately, we are not. And we are going to try to do as much damage as possible. We are losing our stuff here, and we're just backing up, tanking as much as possible before we eventually die, as our CT is red, and we're just spinning around here. Our only thing we have is our back armor, so we might as well give them that, and we are just escaping with our lives. We're down to 29%. Now, there's not much I can do but just act as a bait. They know I'm out here. They might want to come around and try to shoot me, but anything they shoot at me is damage that is not being shot at my allies. Focus down Charlie. Drop that Atlas. It's the best I can do is start giving some calls here. Get people to focus up on certain targets. As he's run forward, he's shut down, and he is going to drop here in a moment, but his distraction does get our hunchback, which is unfortunate. Now, the linebacker there is CT crit. We got a urban mech with machine guns and large pulse lasers, it seems. We got a crab around our backfield. God, if I had a 20 in SERMs, you would be dead, Mr. Crab. But I don't anymore. He knows I'm a stick, and they are ignoring me. Come on, come on. There's that Warhawk there, Irby and the crab. He's trying to tickle me down. It's the best he can do. I feel so useless right now, because I am. I'm neutered. I'm basically dead. I hate this. I hate this part of the game. There's the Mad 2C there. Oh god, and he just takes me out because why not? Just needed to do that little bit of extra damage and I would have gone down. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to lose this match. It was close. It was close, but they have this advantage at the late game. They still have half a team when we just got 2 guys left. Unfortunate. We got a Ryan 2C, Peeps, and LRMs, and we've got a Warhawk C that is cut and pushed in and destroyed. So everything's down to our Orion, and they are coming for him with a vengeance. The lights are going to swarm in and take his back. Well, he's distraction is for the heavies. Well, GG everybody here. He's trying to just focus on the Irby, but there's no way he's going to do it. The best thing to do is just get as much damage out as possible before you go down, and you could maybe drop this guy with a really good CT shot, but unfortunately you're not going to be able to do it. And he gets away with his life, Mr. Linebacker. And that is going to be it for this episode. Unfortunately, we weren't able to secure the last couple wins, but that is what happens while you are playing this game. And I need to master this mech up a little bit more, I feel, in order to have better results with it. And also, it's really dependent on the map. If you get onto a long-range map, this sort of Brawl Atlas just simply does not work. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.